The more you hold on to literally anything in this lifetime is the more that thing will leave you. And it will leave you exactly where it found you at, and you will feel broken, and you will feel stuck, and you will feel hopeless. You can pull yourself out of it. It's called the art of detachment, and it is called the art of abundance. The art of detachment, the ability to be able to let go of things, the ability to not obsessively think or try to control anything, or try to have everything work out in your plan exactly how you want. It is hard for anybody. I mean, if you're a human being, you probably have anxiety, or you probably are very fearful sometimes of how things may work out. You probably are very attached to outcomes. You're just like me. You're just like me for real, twin. I understand, twin. Don't worry. That is why the art of detachment is so beautiful. I, as a person, have suffered from anxiety most of my life. Since I was probably like 6 years old, I've been called a worryworm and been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. Anxiety is a hard thing to control. There's not a lot of people who can control their anxiety. I used to be one of those people until I discovered the art of detachment. The art of detachment is basically just the ability to be able to let go of how situations may work out. There's things in life you are never going to know how they work out. The best way I've had it described to me, and I've described it to other people, is if there's 1,000,000 possibilities and 10 of those possibilities are bad, why are you focusing on those 10 possibilities? And now, as I got older, I understand that was just my ego trying to attach to it, trying to attach to the outcome. The art of detachment shows up in many different ways, though. It's not just one. And I think that's where we as people kind of get it confused. We think the art of detachment, we can only detach to bad things, but sometimes we have to detach to more than just that. Sometimes you have to detach to who that person in your tarot reading is. Calling some people out. Sometimes you have to detach from when this specific thing is going to hit, or what's going to happen, or how this is going to look, or when is it going to happen. A hard part about detachment is you have to be able to let go of everything to gain everything. You have to be able to go, I really don't know how this is going to work out, but I know it's going to work out. Recently, I have been manifesting something for I'm not kidding, 3 years now. I'm not kidding. Since before I even came out to LA, I have been wanting this thing to happen for me. And the first time I was in doubt, second time I was in lack, and it just kept not working out, and I was getting discouraged to the point that I detached from it. I even said, maybe this just isn't for me, universe. And I completely let go of how this was gonna unfold. The storyline was gonna keep going, right? And then I got the opportunity offered to me. And it opened up my eyes to so many things. Because this is something that I've been wanting to do for so long now, so long. It was just why is this thing not happening? Am I not worthy enough of it? If I'm not deserving enough of it, yada, yada, yada. I was thinking about, what outfit I was going to wear and who I was going to go with and how I was going to do my hair and yada, yada, yada. And it was yo, kid, you worrying about things and you not even needing to worry about that. All those things will come to you when it's supposed to come to you, right? And so like I said, I completely gave up on this thing from happening. It was okay, this thing just not going to happen. I got to be okay with that. And I just didn't know that the universe was really testing me. It was saying, can you let go of this thing so we could give it to you? Damn, we trying to give it to you right now. And you be holding on to it and not even realizing that was just my ego. My ego trying to tell me that I wasn't deserving enough of it. I wasn't worthy enough of it because those are the agreements that I agreed to when I was younger. The part of the art of detachment is it's naturally intertwined with the art of abundance. The art of abundance is seeing your self-worth. It is having that realization that I am deserving of anything. I'm worthy of anything. Nothing's gonna get in my way. Nothing's gonna stop me. It may not be right now. It may not be next week, but I'm gonna get it because I'm supposed to have it, because I spoke it, because I felt it, because I said it. That is the art of abundance. Abundance is seeing abundance in everything. I go outside sometimes and I'm like, dang, yo, this tree right here, bro, this is a nice tree. I really like this tree. This tree provides shade sometimes. It provides good oxygen. That in and of itself is abundance. That is a gratitude. The sun providing this perfect lighting on my beautiful face for all you people to see it. That is an abundance. Do you understand what I mean? All of these things are abundance. But we in our life sometimes, we refuse to show gratitude for even the smallest things. You know, some people are gonna hear this and be like, Kylie, you saying thank you to the trees? The trees would say thank you to me, but the trees know how abundant they are. This tree knows that if it's overflowing, it's overgrowing, I'm not gonna try to contain it or control it, but I am gonna help it out. If I notice this branch over here is falling, it's broken, let me clip it out. Let me detach it from it, so maybe something more beautiful can grow from it. That's a part of the art of detachment and the art of abundance. Those are the things people really don't see. You know, we don't really be focusing on is, you know, where all this stuff always shows up. All we could see is where it's not showing up. So when you step into abundance, which is more alignment, you're gonna flow very beautifully when you step into abundance. You release all lack energy. You release all these negative beliefs. You release all these limiting fears and anxieties, and you just step into pure beauty and light and genuality and authenticity and growth and change. And change is scary for a lot of people, and that's when your ego come through and try to control you the most. So don't just think you're gonna watch this video and you're gonna detach from the next outcome and you just gonna get it, because your ego really gonna try to control you a lot, 100%. The moment you feel doubt though, the moment you feel, you know, any of those lower vibrational feelings and energies creeping up, let go. The moment you start to overthink something, just let go of it. And then go outside and say a few gratitudes. You know what, I'm very grateful for the wind I get to feel today, the oxygen I get to breathe, you know. And sometimes you have to realize that opportunities don't come to you because you don't got everything you need for that opportunity yet. You don't got everything, you know, not everything's in place. Things are working out behind the scenes, baby, sometimes. And we don't like to be admitting that, because we think we got to control our life. We got to control where it goes. We got to think so logically. We got to be intellectuals. We got to yada, yada, yada. Everything got to have an answer to it. When in actuality, nothing really got an answer to it, but everything has an answer to it. It's all right here if you're really looking for the answer, but it's not just out there like that. So when you're thinking, you know, you need more money, or you thinking, yo, I need a new job, or you stressing about any bill you gotta pay, or you stressing about literally anything, stop for a second, breathe, ground your energy, and allow that answer to come from you. Because a lot of times when we're still is when we get the most answers. And you can only be still when you see the abundance around you. Too many times we be in a lack mindset because we be scared that things gonna leave, that things not gonna work out how it's supposed to work out. We gotta be stressing about this, stressing about that. And in actuality, you're the most abundant when you just standing still, when you being quiet, when you actually in the moment, when you're actually present. You can see the most abundance everywhere. You can see the most beauty. You can see the most joy. And when you're operating from a place of abundance, you can operate better from a place of detachment. Because when you have detached from the who, the what, the when, the where, the how, you can step into, oh no, I'm gonna get it. It's gonna work out, and I know it. And that is a very abundant mindset. That is a very beautiful mindset to have. And once you have that mindset, even if it don't work out the first time, you know it's gonna work out at some point. That's the whole point of detachment. It's not always gonna work out the first time. Think of how many people would not be where they're at if they would have just quit after they were, you know, they fucked up the first time. They failed the first time, you know. We could cry all day about, oh, I want this career, I want this career, or I want this amount of money per month, or I want this to look like this, I want that to look like that. Give it time and it will. If you're working on what you need to be working on, it's gonna look like exactly how you want it to look like. That is a part of the art of abundance. I know my worth, right? I know what I deserve. So I know the universe gonna bless me. They're gonna spoil me. They're gonna give me presents every once in a while, opportunities that I didn't, you know, I may have never dreamed opening up for me, doors opening up for me that I never would have thought would have happened. However, whenever I'm trying to control how it happens, universe, it gotta look like this. It gotta be from this person. I'm never gonna get it. I'm never going to get it. Why am I never gonna get it? Because that's exactly, you're not detaching at all. Can't be getting known in the back of my videos like that. But art of detachment. Let go and let flow. And see how much beauty you got in your life, because there's so much beauty around you. And sometimes you don't even be seeing it. And sometimes just that seeing that beauty be grounding and be stilling us enough to hear the directions of where we need to go next. It allows us to fully detach and step into that abundance. I hope this video did something for you. If it didn't, it's okay. If it did, drop a like or a comment. You don't got to though. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next week. Mwah.